These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hello, I'm Megan Thompson with your afternoon update from ABC15 Arizona. Federal auto safety regulators are investigating Google's parent company, Alphabet, over multiple incidents involving its self-driving Waymo vehicles. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, there have been 22 incidents involving the vehicle's automated driving system. Earlier this year, Alphabet issued its first voluntary software recall. This came after two Waymo cars hit the same tow truck within minutes of each other in Phoenix.
As far as Mother's Day went, we automatically didn't make plans because we knew we wouldn't be able to go anywhere.
I feel bad for the people in the neighborhoods, but nothing was moving.
We couldn't go anywhere. Stuck. A nightmare. That's what some of you told us about the traffic on the I-17 over the weekend. As those southbound lanes were shut down, Operation Safe Roads team staying on top of your concerns. ADOT telling us this part of I-17 is a very difficult area to close, and there really is no good time to close the highway. However, the pavement improvements are needed. We reached out to them. Here's what they told us.
It's such a challenging location in terms of trying to work things out. And yeah, we're trying to improve the freeway, obviously, with the pavement improvement project, but that means we need the closures or at least some very serious restrictions out there.
ADOT also tells us they plan to increase awareness about the upcoming closures this weekend. Some of the northbound lanes between Carefree Highway and the 303 will be impacted. They recommend avoiding the area if you can. Advocating for a community by building a brighter future for kids in the Valley. Last year, we showed you how BizTown and the group Junior Achievement make a difference for so many families. But over the last few years, the costs have really started adding up for them. Now lawmakers are taking action to keep the good times rolling. Our Jamie Warren is learning more about the new funding, infusing new life into the program.
They are getting $700,000 for some much needed renovations. The program teaches thousands of kids every year. One of their most popular programs is, of course, BizTown. You might remember I first took you inside of BizTown about a year ago now to show you how it all works. It's basically a mock town where kids can serve as CEOs and business owners while learning how to manage their money. It's a lesson, I'm told, that's more important now more than ever because of high costs. But their computers were out of date. The flooring was old. Their air conditioning unit was barely getting by after 20 years. So every year, lawmakers can secure some funding for community projects that they feel are most important. These are projects funded by the taxpayers. And Congressman Greg Stanton chose Junior Achievement. He presented a $700,000 check to the kids at the facility that will now go towards those much needed upgrades. And it's something that fourth grader Remington tells me is a great investment.
We're kind of like an adult for the day. We kind of get to experience what our parents do or your grandparents or any of your relatives or people you know do, and it's kind of cool.
They'll be doing the renovations over the summer so that when the kids return back to school in the fall, they'll be able to see them. I'm Jamie Warren, ABC15 Arizona.
Jamie, thank you. Now, it's something many people don't want to think about, so you may put it off, but estate planning isn't something you want to skip. That's why the Let ABC15 Know team is offering help. Working with the State Bar of Arizona, attorneys will be volunteering their time answering your questions. That phone bank is happening Wednesday between 5 and 7 p.m.
Time now for that most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Heading up to 100 again in Phoenix today. We could also hit 100 out at Lake Havasu with highs in the 70s to 80s across northern Arizona. We had a few showers and storms in northern Arizona yesterday, and I think we're going to see the same today with scattered showers, a few isolated thunderstorms too. The valley will stay dry, but those storms to our north certainly could produce some areas of gusty winds and dangerous lightning, likely not a lot of rain. And then going into tomorrow, a storm system moves in. We'll actually see a better chance for showers and storms along the rim and in northern Arizona by the afternoon. Again, the valley through all of this still looks dry. A high of 100 today, then we dip slightly into the upper 90s Wednesday and Thursday, but high pressure builds back in, and that's going to warm things up even further. We'll keep that lingering chance for rain in the high country through the end of the week. In the meantime, getting hotter by the weekend with highs ranging from about 102 to 105 on Saturday, and we'll still be in the hundreds as we start next week.
We will have another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading that free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.